what's happening, people? You're tuning into Music and Motivation with Chris Davis. Episode number 80. Today is Wednesday, August 26th. And man, super grateful to be here with you. It's a nice Wednesday morning. Super peaceful, a little early, but hey, that's how we're hitting it today. Hitting the ground running from the get-go. And that's what I expect from you guys, y'all some savages. I want y'all out there hustling, making the most of your day. Thank you guys for tuning in. First of all, this show does not happen without your continued support. And damn, thank you guys for your continued support. Halfway through the week, gang. Keep hustling, man. That's how we're going to make a good day out of any day, So I got some things lined up for you. I got some tips for surviving the week. Some tips for my musicians and music lovers, and just some Chris Davis hangout time and news at the end. Know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and hop into things. We got some tips for surviving the week. Tip number 1, keep hustling, guys. Go out, grind for what you believe in. That's how we're going to make a good day out of any day, and how we're ultimately going to achieve our goals, those big ones, those small ones, and cross off all the things we got on our to-do list every day. You know what I mean? That's hustling. Make hustling what you need it to be, Tip number 2, manage your perspective. It could always be a lot worse, and we need to be thankful and grateful for what we have and who we have in our lives, man. We all come from different backgrounds, cultures, whatever. We need to be thankful for what we're given, and grateful for whatever positive circumstances you can. Because if we can get in the habit of thinking positively and being thankful for things versus being negative and just like wishing we had more, we're going to find it more fulfilling. I'm just saying, That's called managing our perspective. So think about how it could be worse. Imagine your life without your best friend in it, your spouse, your situation. It can always get a whole lot worse, you know what I'm saying? So try to manage that. Try to have a good day today. Tip number 3, don't give up. Our dreams don't always happen overnight. It often requires a bunch of work and time and effort. So you know what I mean? It can be frustrating. But I'm here to let you know that y'all will get there because you're all savages. Don't give up. That frustration is what's going to drive us to get to the next step, to the next place we want to be. So it's okay to be frustrated, but let that drive you to be the savage you are, to hustle, to find out how to get to the next step and where you want to be. You know what I'm saying? Know what I'm saying? Ultimately, man, I just want you guys to get out there and do it.
Just do it!
Just do the thing, But ultimately, don't give up. So, that's a lot of tips, man. I know. I'm not trying to overwhelm y'all. So that'll be all for our tips for surviving the week. Rock on. Moving on, we got some tips for musicians and music lovers. Tip number 1 is keep practicing. I know I say this every week.
And that's the same bull ish you laid on me last time, dog. So go on with your drunk VLT playing, smelling like hamburger helper drunk motherfucker.
I know I say it a lot, but man, it's super important. It's probably the most important thing we talk about here, and that's to keep practicing, because we build on our failures. We can, we can fail 100 times before we get to that one time where we do it perfect, and then that's what it took to figure it out. You know what I mean? So, keep practicing. Whatever it is we're doing. That applies to music. That applies to so many things in life. Just put in the time, the effort, and never give up on the practicing. 20 to 30 minutes a day. That's what it takes, guys. Tip number 2 for musicians. Pick a new song to learn this week. You want your repertoire to expand. You want to keep expanding as a musician. Pick a new song that you really enjoy and try to figure out how to play it. If nothing else, it's just a good habit to get into, and that's how we build that repertoire, that list of songs we know and can whip out, kind of like a portfolio, you know. Your set list is your portfolio to an extent, you know. Like artists have portfolios, stockholders have portfolios. You know what I'm saying? Like with the musicians, man, the amount of stuff you could know how to do, the amount of skills you have, songs you know, your set list, man. That's your portfolio. So pick a new song and try to learn it this week. That's what I'm saying. Tip number 3, try recording something new this week. Hey, if you've never put a lot of time into producing, start thinking about it. You know, just think about easy ways you could get into it. You know, again, that's how we get better. If you're trying to get to be a good sound engineer, you just gotta practice. You know what I'm saying? Put in a little time, a little effort. Do it a couple times, you know? Figure out how all the tools work in the software. Figure out what you need to and what mics are best for you and all that stuff. You can really get into it, you know? But that's called practicing, you know? So try recording something new. And last but not least, tip number 4, stay inspired. Keep listening to new music. I love having Shazam on my phone and then listening to the public radio stations because I always find new stuff that inspires me. And with the public radio stations, you never know what you're going to get. You never know what genre. Hey, it's always a surprise, and that's what keeps me on my toes and keeps me listening to new stuff. So, stay inspired and keep listening to new music. That's what I wanted to say. And, yeah. Woo! That's all I got. Let's see. That's all for our tips for musicians and music lovers. Let's take a second. Where's the Tremendous? There we go. I'm going to smoke them if I got them. You take a second to smoke them if you got them. And we'll take a second for yourself. I'll be right back.
Oh, this is tremendous. 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 This is tremendous.
It is tremendous. So, Chris Davis, hangout time and news. What's happening, people? It is good to see y'all. Hope y'all having a great day. Had a good week. Monday and Tuesday were pretty hectic for me and KP, and the rest of the week should be easy peasy. So, Mondays and Wednesdays and potentially Fridays when we're going to keep releasing music and motivation. If you haven't seen it already, go check out Monday's episode with DJ Nicorette. I've been a little slim on the social media posting. I'm just trying to take a little step away from social media and check myself to make sure that everything is both kosher and that social media is not taking over my life. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's healthy. I just want to step away from it a little bit. You know the podcast is still here. Come check in. Subscribe on YouTube. Make sure you're checking out our Anchor page or listen to us on Spotify. But looking at another house with KP this morning here right when I get off the pod with y'all. I don't think this one's the one already, but you know, we're gonna go look at it, and it would be ridiculous for us not to go look at this one. Okay, that's just you'll know what I'm talking about when you get there if you haven't already been there. So it's a matter of location, price, and square footage, but some foundation issues. You don't want to hear bad, dude. Who wants to talk about houses, dude? Honestly, like, me and my friends will end up call my friends to get a little advice or talk or vent, you know what I mean, about the house situation. And I'll talk about it for 20 minutes, and then we'll both look at each other and say, dude, talking about houses sucks. Who gives a shit? You know what I mean? Just like, I wish it wasn't such a big ordeal. But, woo, 2020, you know what I'm saying? Yeah.
From the department, know what I'm saying?
I have said
You taking the
no.
known census, you counting my known sayings, we're hanging out, right? It's all
8 or 9
good.
times? That's
You
too
see
many
what I'm
known
saying?
sayings,
Riding
you know
on
what
my
I'm
jock, you know what I'm saying? I'm just trying to have a good time, you know what I'm saying? You're counting my known
That's too many.
sayings.
You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Yeah, talking about houses sucks. I don't know, man. Overall, your boy Chris Davis doing pretty good. If we staying on top of it, I'm out here hustling. All of our P's and Q's are checked for the wedding. Just calling in and checking with RSVPs this week, making sure I got a final count and all that fun stuff, you know. Hey, if anybody wants to call into the podcast and tell us about your wedding planning process, I'd love to hear about it, because especially during quarantine, it's been kind of a mess. So if it's been a mess for you and you want some, I ain't gonna bag on anybody, I just kind of want to hear how everybody else is dealing with it. So if you're planning a wedding, dealing with wedding plans during quarantine and this time of existential turmoil, who knows? Call into the and leave a voicemail at the Anchor app at the Music and Motivation page. I don't know a whole lot else, guys. Honestly, that's all my notes. Be that Captain Kirk of your enterprise. Succeed at what you're going to succeed at. Keep hustling for it. And don't let your dreams be dreams. I don't know a whole lot. Although, to be real, I never have. Yeah, man, this is kicking it. Kicking it with your boy. I'm just trying to think and make sure there isn't anything I'm forgetting. If you want to be a guest on the show, we'd love to have you. Especially any local St. Louis musicians who want to promote their music and get it out there. I'm all about supporting the St. Louis live local community. All about it. So, hit your boy up. Easiest way is to contact me on davismusicpro.com or over Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter. So, hit your dude up. Love to have you on. I think I covered everything I needed to today. So, real quick, just so you know, I ain't playing. Smoke them if you got them. I'm going to take just a second. You sip that coffee. Smoke them if you got them. Yeah, man. We just surviving out here. We getting it. Go out there and hustle today, everybody. Really want y'all to succeed. Got your back. Got that mad love and mad respect, Shout out to my main man out there keeping me going right now. Love to hear from people who are thinking about coming to the first wedding. If you see this, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll be giving you a call. And yeah, I don't know a whole lot outside of that. I know I say that some. I said that some already. Well, let's find a really cool song to play out on. How about that? Not that. I think I'm gonna play out on. I don't know what I'm going to play out on. Hold on. I've never heard this one, so we're going to listen to it together. Okay? We'll see how this sounds. Y'all have a good rest of your week. I might be here on Friday. Otherwise, I'll be back on Monday. Y'all stay groovy, okay? Have a good Wednesday. This has been Chris Davis with Music and Motivation. Heads up, everybody. Keep hustling, and have a good day. Love y'all.